Welcome to Pink Cloud. What did I call it again? Round Table?
Round Table.
Yes, sorry. It's been a while since I've done one. Okay, so today I have Justin, Tino, last name I don't remember.
just don't even expose the last name. Just
I don't want to ruin his reputation.
Just Tino,
okay.
Justin.
Just Tino.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything.
And we have Yesenia here too. So welcome to the round table.
Hola!
Okay, so I'm going to talk about what I did last time, and then I'll bring it up and see what we can talk about here. Okay, a vicious atonement. I'm better than you because I can deal with the system the way it is. So I talked about, now I'm not just talking about the system, government or whatever, system within a family. System within a family too.
Family?
I put it all together.
So government and family basically.
Yeah.
How it ties together. Oh.
11 talking about that, so.
Okay. Well, Marcello's more sophisticated than us. So let's see how we're gonna get around this.
Well, there's an easy way.
Okay.
Think about your family. Think about...
Ooh, you want to talk about family? I don't know. My family's not too big, so...
Mine either.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of big ego in it.
Really?
Yeah. And not in a bad way. I'll put it this way. I don't expect to be with somebody that would be totally accepted by my family. Because I know my grandma, how she is very old school. And I talked about this with Magnolia at work, actually. I was talking about how, like, I don't fit into the old school or how people think now. Because a lot of people in the old school, they did things because their family told them to get married, have kids.
That's true.
And a lot of people now are just have options, have sex with anybody. You know?
Ooh, you know what? I think my thing is, at one point I was a horn dog.
Yes, you would.
I was a super horn dog in high school, and then I ended up getting into a serious relationship, and I kind of finally started seeing things from a more mature point of view.
Yeah.
Like, I kind of realized I didn't really want to be like a lot of girls. I just wanted one specific girl,
right.
And But then I realized like I still want morals. I want to live in the new world.
Yeah.
But I still want to keep some old morals, and then just kind of keep it new though. But the morals matter.
Definitely.
I think the morals must matter. Either for guy and girl, for both. You can't. It's not good to just be sleeping with like.
Definitely.
A lot of people. Yeah, it's just not a good thing. I mean, now I see that. At first, I didn't really care.
Yeah.
I wanted to sleep with a lot of girls.
I think I saw it, but it was because of how the girls reacted to me. One girl who was a stalker said to me,
Oh.
"Are you gay or something?" And I talked about that before you heard it. But like from that, I just realized, oh shit, they just met me and they just want sex.
Or like the other day, that chick that wanted the money.
Oh yeah. Oh, there was a girl. Oh, I didn't tell you that.
What happened?
There's a chick.
I was waiting for an emergency to come. Not emergency, but the taxi to take me to for this blister that I had.
Yeah.
And the girl came up and said, "Oh, hey, do you have any money?" Like she asked because she didn't have money to pay for anything there. And I was like, "No, I don't." And she was like, "Yeah, you're pretty cute. You want to go out sometime and just meet up and talk?" And I said, "Yeah, sure." And then she called and just asked for money again and again. Yeah.
And you know what? Crazy, man. I was like young, man, because my birthday comes late in October. So I remember I was going to Long Beach Wilson High School, and it's my first year in high school and stuff. And I usually catch the bus with my friends, but anyway, I had to catch the bus on Anaheim Street down to Long Beach Boulevard.
Yeah.
And I get off on Long Beach Boulevard, and freaking, you could tell because it's Long Beach Boulevard, you know what I mean? It's a lot of prostitutes on that street.
Yeah.
So basically, I get off the bus, and I'm walking down the street to go to my house, and then this freaking, this black chick walks up to me, she's, older, she's, 35, and she's, in this, bikini thing. And you remember, I just started high school. This is, 3 weeks after high school.
Wow.
And it's still fall. So the question is, why...
Are you wearing
a bikini...
Yeah.
on Long Beach Boulevard in fall time. It's kind of cold, and I kind of realized she was a prostitute. So she walks up to me and she asks me, she's like, "Oh, do you have $20 on you?" And I'm like, "What?" I'm just like, "What the hell? Why? Who walks up to someone?" She's like, "I need some food," And I was like,
Wow.
oh, sorry. I was like, I need this money for the bus. And she was like, oh, I'll suck your dick for it. This is something that, you know what, I never think about, just Marcello bringing that story up. I have never brought the story up because I just don't think about it, and I just think, it still makes me cringe thinking about it. But this is a true story.
Yep.
She said, I need some money for some food, and I told her I needed the money because I had $5 on me. I wasn't going to give her the whole 20, but then I realized, you know what, my mom gave me this 20 to last her the week, so that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
She was like, I'll suck your dick for the 20.
Wow.
I was like, no. I was scared to do stuff at that time anyway.
Well, I'm still scared. I think that's something that's good though, to be scared. I don't think that's bad. I think that proves actually that I do want something serious. Is like I'm scared of any step I take because
Every little step. I don't know. I think just keep it, but overall, just keeping morals there matters.
Yeah.
I think with the new generation, we forget. I think we forget old morals, but then you know what? I have to a certain extent, I have to blame the parents though.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of parents nowadays, they're too busy trying to be friends than parents. You know?
Or they're too busy trying to get their own man or woman.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. I think. You know, I think my mother herself, I'm not going to put too much information out there, but my mother herself, she was going through the find the guy stage, the right guy stage. And
That's true. You gotta, I think, I don't know if I'm going to have kids or anything. Well, I can't really have kids alone, so.
Oh.
But, yeah, I do think that that's an issue. But I also am, even something that's getting on my head a lot is when people say I'm bored.
You're
Like,
bored.
I'm bored. I never get bored. Because if I could get bored with
Oh,
anything, that means
I always get bored. I'm like,
You know what?
But if I could get bored with anything, that means I get bored with everything. And
You
I
know
don't
what?
want to start. That's a risk I don't take.
Here's the thing. See, now it's becoming a random discussion. The thing about boredom, though, I say is, if you get bored, yeah, they say if you get bored, you're a boring person. But I feel like, let's
I don't
say,
think that's a boring person.
no, that's what they. I mean, that's not what I say. Just I've heard that.
Yeah.
But then I say that if you're a fun person, you should be able to use your surroundings to make things
Yeah.
fun.
That's what I do.
Like, you know, like right now we're using this. When we were downstairs, we were using something else. You know, but I mean, you should always be able to. I think, like, if you go with
Make something new.
yeah, if you're hanging out with friends, I think you guys should be willing to try new things,
Yeah.
as long as that new thing isn't crack or meth.
That's true. Yeah. Because I'm thinking about the conversation I had at work with Magnolia and stuff. Because I talked about a ton of different things with all of them in the grill area. I was just going off randomly. Because I was saying about romance.
Yeah.
Like how romance, a lot of people, like to me, romance is just holidays. Like
Mhm.
real romance comes from passion, I
Passion.
think. Like if you're very passionate about what you do, then that's what matters.
Mhm. You know, the realest film that I've seen about romance, it's probably The Notebook.
Really?
Have you seen that
You
movie?
should see some of my own.
No, because look
Those
at on the
other ones are
Notebook, they.
very passionate.
Whoa, we're talking
Marcelo,
about.
we're talking about love.
We're talking about love.
No, these are love films. I actually.
But I mean, the Notebook. Look at. Before I seen The Notebook, I've seen a lot of films, even like Titanic. That's the classic. I like that movie, but I don't know. Like they just show you the goodness in a relationship. I think The Notebook, they showed the good and the bad in their relationship,
Yeah.
because you've seen them arguing and then
all
going
that
back.
stuff that happened.
Yeah, that was like the realest adaptation I've seen, and then they had their morals too, because
I have a few films that are really deep romantic
yeah,
movies too, like Purple Violets. A lot of films by Edward Burns. I don't know if you heard of him.
sounds.
He was in Saving Private Ryan. He was
Oh,
one of the
Remember that
guys in
movie?
that movie. Yeah,
oh, okay.
that's
That
a good
movie
movie.
is awesome. I love that movie.
But a lot of his films are good. Like Purple Violets, I let Magnolia borrow too. Actually.
Really?
Magnolia. Every time I hear that name, I think of the old street I used to live on.
Oh, Magnolia, you live there?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Long Beach with my sister downtown. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, and then What else was I going to say about that? Romance and passion. Because I think romance is just, like, I think it's too built in the holiday. Like, when I think of Valentine's Day, oh, be romantic. But shouldn't you be romantic anyway?
Every day.
Yeah. If you really, like, when people say they do work, like they work somewhere, it's always hard work. Well, if it's something you love to do, it's never hard work.
Well, then people forget that these holidays aren't even necessarily what people perceive them to be.
Of course.
You know, Saint Valentine was a saint
Yeah.
who died for like marriage or something, I think.
Yeah.
You know, people forget that's what you're supposed to. So you know, I think a lot of these holidays are created by like government, not even governments, I won't say, because the government's not going to create these holidays because they don't give you the day off.
Yeah.
But I'm going to say corporations create these holidays so you could get in the stores,
Profit.
buy
Yeah.
the stuff, and voila, that's why they hype it up so much.
Oh, okay.
You know, if you hype up Valentine's Day, if you spend what, $2 million on advertisement, you're gonna probably bring in $100 million off of people coming in the store from the advertisement.
Yeah. That's true. Oh, I got a ton of stuff I could bring up. Oh, okay. I talked about these before too, so I gotta bring everything up in this whole thing of my menagerie. All this fucking thing I can't find.
It's funny hearing you say.
Oh, okay. This is an idea. I was thinking about my ex too for a second. The possession of friendship. It's like helps me to give the boot. Like I think sometimes people have possession of their friends a little too much, where they control like who they know, how they know.
Hmm.
And that's how I kind of felt with my friends before sometimes, or even my ex.
Do you mean they friends that try to control you because you're a friend, just because you're the fact you are a friend?
Yeah.
They expect you to be like them.
Yeah.
Oh man, I can't stand that. Man, I fucking hate people like that, man.
Because that's what happened to me sometimes too with friends, but they left. They
You know what? If your friend it's like this.
I liked it better.
She's
that
like
way.
my best friend, right?
Yeah.
But she doesn't like. I'm not gonna say the name, but she doesn't like another friend of mine.
Yeah.
And easy as this. If she doesn't like that friend, you know what I'll do? When I hang out with her, I'll hang out with her, not that friend. If that friend wants to hang out, I'll be like, oh, let's just hang out later or another day.
Yeah.
And that's how you can solve it. You know what I mean?
Work it out. Yeah.
But if you have a friend, if you have another good friend, okay, let me try to explain this. If you have two friends, and then one of your friends is telling you to kick the other one to the side, and there's really no real reason why you should kick the other one to the side, I think you should kick that person to the side. You know, because I mean, if they're threatening to kick you to the side because you don't want to get rid of this friend, they're not a true friend.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And
you know,
I think,
if they really don't like the person, I understand that. But they can easily say, you know what? When you're with them, I just don't want to be around you during that time.
Yeah.
You know, when it's just me and you, then it'll be me and you. But when you want to hang out with her, we'll just hang out another time.
Right.
That's the mature thing to do.
Maybe I'm the immature one then. I'm just kidding. No, but I think what happened is it's similar to that, but I think it's different too, that they were good friends. Like my ex and the friend that she had. They were good friends, and they are. But I don't know, I think even with me even talking to her friend, she was like, she kept, like, she would ask her and try to just keep on bringing me up. And even her friend brought me up too. And I was like, oh. And it felt like there was no way to solve it because, like, she kept on calling me an asshole, my ex, to her and to me too.
Okay, so hold on, let's get this straight. Hold on. So you had an ex and her friend.
Yeah.
And through your ex, you became good friends with the other girl.
Well,
Okay.
before we were girlfriend and boyfriend, though, we had already all three been friends.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So we had known each other for a while, at least for a time, a time that is not now. Although I would have liked this to, my ex didn't call me an asshole until after our relationship ended, so it was weird. Like, it seemed like she didn't want to deal with it when we were in the relationship.
Relationships.
I wouldn't know much. I only had one, and that was it so far. And it felt, because she went back to her ex the day after, so, and she didn't want to admit it.
All I know
I
is,
felt
man,
it. I'm
be-
very sensitive to that. I could feel it.
Just be careful who you date.
Yeah.
That's what I say.
I
No.
think.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I know you're right about that.
Yeah.
Careful who I date. Yeah. What do you think in this whole thing?
I don't know, I'm just listening.
Oh.
I mean, I've only been in 2 relationships. The first one.
Yes, finally we get Yesenia to talk.
The first one, it didn't feel like we were in a relationship. It just felt like we were just friends. Like, there was really nothing there. Like, I loved him, and I guess he loved me.
Right.
But it didn't feel like we were in a relationship. It was just like a friend thing.
Well,
That's
what makes a relationship to you is different. I think
Mhm.
everyone thinks a relationship is different. I think that was the issue that I had.
Mhm.
That it was a relationship to me, but maybe not to nothing.
And then with my current ex, it was just, I think it was too much. It was too much of like control.
The whip hand.
I know, too much like controlling. He wanted to know where I was all the time. He didn't want me hanging out with this person, that person.
See,
It's
that's the one thing that I'm learning about people being together at all. Like, I think some people are trying to force me into relationships at times. And I didn't feel forced with a lot of different things, so and I wouldn't force anybody anyway. Like, expectations to me are the worst things you could do. I just give somebody a mirror and say, here you go. Happy birthday. That's all you need. You don't need me here. Because I don't look for expectations. And, like, even with arguments, like you would said about the Notebook, I didn't see it actually yet. I haven't seen
You
it.
haven't seen it?
What? We have to show Marcello
I
the
know.
Notebook.
It's so awesome. I love it.
I actually have it on DVD.
People look at me as
You
ghetto.
have it, but you haven't watched it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you need to watch it.
But I like the one thing about arguments. I've talked about this many times before, that a lot of people who have arguments, they don't do it to solve anything. They just do it to get their way.
You know what? My health teacher was telling me. Well, my old health teacher. Well, not my former former health teacher. Well, she is old too.
She is old.
Yeah, what's her
semester,
name? No?
Miss Welliver. Welliver.
Yeah, Welliver.
Yeah.
Karen Welliver. That's her name, though. That's her full name.
What about?
You just put it out.
Wow.
She listens to it and oh no.
Okay. But so my health teacher, well, my health professor, because college.
Yeah.
My health professor, she said an argument in a relationship should be to solve things, and it shouldn't be you. It should be I. Basically, not like you do this and you do that.
Yeah.
You do, because I noticed because in my last relationship, that's what it was. It was just like you.
Yeah.
It should be, if you just take a step back.
Yeah.
Just that box.
The doctor.
You take a step back and you go, you know what? I'm feeling, be more mature about it. I'm just feeling like this is crazy. Because when you say you, people get offensive.
Yeah. I don't.
They get offensive. Yeah.
I don't really think I get offended, but I do feel like this is ego right here. And I feel like
He's like, never mind. Go ahead.
I felt like a hair on my head.
no, but what was I saying?
Oh, man.
But I think that, that's true. Because it is to solve problems. If you don't, then it's like
If you don't
it's not
know.
gonna. Yeah, if you don't know, now you know.
Nigga.
And I think that's the thing, like, because I said on my last audio that I'm one of the biggest assholes in the world.
Whoa, you are?
Because I'm so secure, I make everybody else insecure.
He always says that. Work.
Like, I don't think, because that's, like, I'm kind of looking at it like the Matrix trilogy. Like, when I go, because...
You know what? I only have one expectation. Well, actually, no, I have 3.
Oh, wow.
No, three easy expectations. I don't.
3
I,
easy expectations.
I feel like these things are not that. I mean, well, actually, one of the 3 is hard.
Well,
Be faithful. That's it. That's counts to expectation. Be
True.
faithful. What would the second one be? Be faithful. Trust me. And jealousy, which is kind of part of trust. So it's 2 or 3.
you
Your
want
choice.
them to be jealous?
No, I don't want them to.
Oh, okay.
But
You want them to be
I think that's the hardest
To
part.
not- to not be. Yeah.
It's probably the
It's
trust
true.
and jealousy aspect. Because people, I feel like before we get in a relationship, if you know me, I take a long time to get in a relationship. We're usually talking for like months. And then I'll ask you later, like when I finally see, because I want to see some true colors before I just be like, oh, you know what, be my girl. Because, I think I've gotten into relationships where it's just like too fast, and then, you end up taking this girl home. Not like that, but, well, actually like that too, but.
Are you talking about like to meet your family?
No, I mean like, no, because I don't know.
I've done that.
What?
With a date. First date.
Oh, wow.
But
I've made a lot of mistakes.
You take this, you take this person home, you get them comfortable, and then later you start seeing their true colors, and then like they're really comfortable. I just don't like, that's why I say really, really know the person you're gonna end up asking out.
Yeah.
That's why I take months to get in a relationship.
That's why when I have emotions or feelings for somebody, I don't do anything right away.
Yeah.
I learn like, hey, is this real? I don't go through phases, but I know that if I have something real, that it's real.
Oh, ladies, by the way, man, females, I'm gonna tell you a secret. If you really like a guy and you want it to work out, don't have sex with him until after you get with him. After, man, he won't take your ass seriously if you fuck him before you guys get in a relationship. Why? Because he has nothing to chase now. No, that's the real. That's true. You have to look at like with guys. The thing about not all guys, because I'm not saying you can't be stereotypical.
Yeah.
But the thing about guys is we usually are trying to get at the girl. If the girl
Usually.
Yeah.
I'm a different aspect then, I guess.
No, but I'm saying if and then we like sexual pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
But if if the girl gives it to us after we've known her for a week, it's really nothing to chase. It's kind of like, you already have it. What's the point of being in a
That's
relationship?
Yeah.
I mean, it's possible. Anything's possible.
Yeah, because it'll, like with any animal.
Sometimes sexual attention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It attracts people. And that
Sometimes-
can work out too, so. It matters, I think. Like with me, I know it's going to be that way. It's going to be instincts, because that's the only way. I give in to my senses. I'm not
Hold on,
naive.
so Marcella, you're the type of, do you wait for a girl to come to you, or?
I don't know. I wait until, I don't know. I feel like sometimes I have to wait when I know that somebody's like playing games in their own mind about their own feelings. Like I can feel that. If
What's
somebody's
weird?
not sure about how they feel about me.
Most of the girls that have talked to me, like, I'm saying most, not all. Huh?
I know mine too.
What?
God, my legs.
I know, but
Pink
I'll call this Pink Cloud Round Table legs.
I always have to lay down because
Native American
feel
style.
numb.
And she has on a Native American shirt too.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know. I think most of the girls, I always tell people this because they're like, when I'm single, they're always like, oh, you're trying to be a player? I'm like, to be honest with you, I'm actually kind of like bitch shit when it comes to walking up to girls and trying to.
Me too.
I just
To a
really,
certain extent.
I can't really do it. I mean, I can have a conversation, but as far as like trying to hit on them, I have to know that they're physically attracted to me before I.
Physically only?
No, I mean, no. You know what? The thing is, physical attraction catches the eye first. If they're not physically attracted to you in any way, emotionally and, mentally, it would have to come later because they really have to get to know you.
That's true.
But the first thing that a person is going to do, they're going to physically see if you're attractive. And if they don't find you attractive, you really have to get to know the person so they can be attracted to you mentally and emotionally.
Yeah.
Because, the first day, you can't do that. You can't meet someone in one day. Well, actually, you can maybe the whole day, but you can't meet someone in 20 minutes and be like, oh, you know what? I like their mentality and I like their emotional side. I want to be with them. Have to. It's true. You really have to get to know a person more.
Yeah.
For that.
There's
Now, like, let me remind you, physical attraction doesn't always mean that they look like who's someone attractive. I don't know.
well, that's defined
They
by
don't
other
always look
people.
like Emma Bailey.
Yeah. I mean, that's not the way. That's
So
not the way I live.
you're let's say like
Well,
me.
you would say.
Like me, I like pretty chubby girls or thick girls. Not even they don't have to be chubby, but I like I like something to ram into when I'm fucking having sex. You know what I'm saying? You know, there might be a skinny girl that is I'm attracted to. She's not exactly what I would usually go for, but you know.
Yeah.
And she's not exactly a 10 in my book, but she's still attractive, you know.
I think.
Regardless.
Yeah.
She's not perfect, but she's still attractive.
Yeah. Only thing I've learned so far is that if a person, I can see that that's the psychology going into it, just bam. But the thing is with me, my psychology is completely different. I break from everybody else. That's the thing. Like, and I think what that makes me, I don't know. Like, some people try to play hard to get, and it doesn't work with me because I don't play hard to get. I'm not subtle, but I'm subtle in that I can't express right away because sometimes when they play hard to get, they're not helping me have a conversation with them. They're like creating all these obstacles that I can't get around to talk with them then.
Yeah, I don't even think people should play hard to get. They should just play.
And that's been happening recently. Oh, I can't mention who, but
They should. I think people should just play. You know what? The world would be a better place if both girls and guys just give people chances, you know.
People do, but they give the wrong people chances.
No,
they
no,
give the benefit of the doubt to the wrong people that they're.
You know
with
what I mean?
already
When I say give people chances, I mean like, let's say, look at.
I need a benefit of the doubt, please.
Like, I mean, they should really give like people that they wouldn't give a chance to. They should really give chances to that person, because you never know, that person might be your soulmate, you know, and you might be given a. When you, let's say you're a girl and you see a nerd, and you're like, oh, he's a nerd. I'm freaking a 10. I'm freaking hot. He's just not my type. You know, he reads books. I go out to the club, so I'm gonna go out with Julio or Devante. Sorry, this is for blacks and Latinos, because that's what I grew up around. Julio and Devante, who got 10 chicks, and I think I'm gonna be the only one. Get fucking real. The guy that reads books, you know where he's gonna be at. He's gonna be reading books at home. The guy, Julio and Devante, they're gonna be at the club fucking other chicks.
Oh, man.
So you should really give a chance to
Julio and Devon. Oh, wait,
to the nerdy guy.
Yeah.
To the nerdy guy.
No-name guy right there.
I'm gonna call him Josh, because one of my closest friends, he's a father now. This nigga can't go out now, so I'm gonna be clowning him until he can come out.
Well, I mean, I go out. I think that's the thing I talked about, being bored. Like, if people say they're bored, like, to me, you can't really experience anything new in a way.
Yeah.
Because, like, I go out because I want to go out, not because I'm bored here. Because I have tons of things here to do, and then I could just go out and kill everybody else, Death King style.
Death King style. Death King, this is Power 106 in Atlanta.
I'm like an open knife. Like, I don't point the knife out to anybody else except myself. Like, imagine a knife peeled like a banana, and the only thing that I can do is either hurt or help myself when I'm with other people.
Mm.
So that's how I want to be in the relationship. I don't want to the knife out there.
I don't know.
I think that's the thing. Like, with me, I'm very ferocious in my passion.
Oh, so what do you guys think of jealousy?
I don't like it. But I don't like it for different reasons. I think that jealousy can create problems in a relationship that aren't there.
Yeah.
And I think that certain jealousy it can make sense, but I think if you already know that somebody has continually said something to you, and if you don't believe them, then there's something wrong that you should leave them then.
Mm.
Like, and I think that's what happened with my ex too in certain ways. She didn't trust me with certain girls, like even her friend. And she was with somebody already, so I was like, okay.
Man.
I'm not looking to be a second guy. I think, like, if I have feelings and, like, I've attained some kind of knowledge with them, then I know how to deal with both mind and heart with it and just put it forward. And there's nothing else I can do. Above that, I mean, I think some people deal with relationships with disapproval, like, with other people around them.
Yeah.
Like, they'll take the sound judgment of others too much.
Oh, I call those girls.
Because
this is the thing I don't understand about girls. I'm not gonna Man, every time I get on Pink Cloud Roundtable, I sound like a freaking sexist. But this is sad, I have to say this. But this is the thing I don't understand about girls. We have a girl right here, maybe she can explain this to me, but this is the thing I don't understand. The thing I don't understand is why girls, you know what I was gonna say a certain race especially, but you know what, race doesn't matter because all girls is. Why do girls, when they're going through relationship issues, they go to their friend, that one friend who fucking always gets in and out of relationships, can't work it out with no type of man, always fucking everybody on the street. Like, I want to know why do the girls, you know, why do the girls always go to that fucking friend? Like, why not go to someone with more wisdom, like your grandmother who's been with your grandpa for 50 years, you know, someone who actually knows some shit about relationships, who can help you work some shit out. They always get the wrong fucking advice from that one homegirl that's just gonna fuck up their shit, man. Tell me. I need to know this.
No, they're closer to them. I don't know.
Yeah, you're closer.
They're closer to a friend. You're closer to a friend than. Would you rather speak to your dad about, like, you know, sex things, or would you want to speak to your homie? You know, like. True.
That's true.
It'd be kind of weird, you know, like, but...
Shoot, if I told my dad, he'd probably give me a high five. Like, you got it in, son. But I'm just saying, like, I'm talking about as far as issues, though. I'm not talking about sex, though. I'm talking about just relationship issues, you know. Mm-hmm. Let's say you feel your man is cheating. Why are you going to go to the girl that doesn't know how to work out her fucking relationship? She's been with 20 guys. What's the point of going to that girl?
I could understand that.
I mean, I'm saying why... If you think your man is cheating...
Maybe it's in the head that they're thinking, oh, they've been through that bad experience again and again.
But it's kind of hard because, look,
they're still closeted.
There's always going to be, in any long relationship, there's always going to be some type of doubts here and there.
Yeah.
So I say, why wouldn't you want to go to someone who's been in a relationship for 10 years and they're still going and happy? Because there's been some rocks, believe me, there's been some huge problems in that relationship, but they found ways to work it out. So if anything... Go to your big sister who's, you know, 10 years older than you, who's been with her man for 5 years. Don't go to the homegirl who has a new man every 5 months. You know, 5 seconds too, every other day, you know. Don't go to that friend because she's not going to know shit. She's going to fill your head up with bullshit.
Well, I think that's the thing with men and women now, that it's become like
Rubio.
Like objectives, and like people make like you saying about game or being a player or something. that comes to be a label for both sides now.
Yeah.
And it's like it doesn't matter what you do or who you are. Like I think that can make everybody misjudge even people who think differently.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm trying to work against. Hopefully it works. Let's see. I'll read one of my poems now. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
Okay, Battle Flame. I'm sick and strange, burning up like a battle flame. From my life, the bullying and brittleness to express helps to turn around and forget to be tense. I only step inside the emotions that hurt the worst. Wish they would go away, and at the same time, they help me move ahead each day. Secrets churn, the witches brew to engulf a vicious attack on the nameless with revenge. I strike with the scars of the sensitive display. Live with feelings, often others will call me feminine. Ask if I am gay. You're content to make fun. You're content to make fun of real love. I am rewriting equal rights and a church wedding from family blood, designed to recognize my family. Can't reveal who I will be with. Maury and Jerry Springer are shows they deal with. A fake storyline that only divides a heart-shaped box that I find, crumbling rocks into the volcano. The expectations don't create us as individuals. I resemble no one in a mirror. The risk to be bored with anything is a takeaway to the special moment of your beauty. I snuggle with stuffed animals because I'm lonely. From the T-Rex to the insects, all left footprints that are dissected into little pieces. I'm a living being and my emotions are hardly seen. Only controlling will make you take the face of the feelings. Well, there's a little part of it.
That system is our enemy.
Is somebody crying?
Hello? Hi? Oh, no, it's okay. I can get him tomorrow.
Pink Cloud, you're experiencing... This is the hour we call Marcello's Phone Conversations.
And we're just talking right now. Okay. Okay. Love you too. You too. Bye-bye.
adorable.
Yeah,
So I'm a kisser.
He's
So-
a kisser.
Hey, I'm a kisser too.
You know, it's nice that he has a good relationship with his mother.
That was my grandma.
That's your grandma?
Yeah.
Oh, never
Oh,
mind.
she's all like, okay. So cute.
Yeah, I'm good with both of them. Well, anyway,
Oh.
back to the poem at hand.
Back to the poem at hand.
Yeah. Are they seen? Wars rose above and battle flames into the ultimate blood. I see the engagement of ego and arguments. So
What is the Matrix? Control.
Why does he keep asking me about him?
The Matrix is a
Whoa, man. Pink Cloud, you guys are just hearing everyone's inner thoughts. She's talking about someone asking something, and then Marcello's on the phone, and I'm just sitting here like, oh, okay.
I have a headache.
Huh?
you have a headache?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Did I headache you?
Oh, no.
But
Your mind state is too sophisticated.
okay. Well, forget the poem for a sec. One thing I just thought about was, like, I don't want to misstep and bring up somebody, but when the girl I was talking to at work on the grill, she was saying that she hates all men because of being in a relationship with somebody.
Oh, hold on, let me add something.
Let me
Okay.
let me say
Go ahead.
let me
finish.
say what I was gonna say completely. Like thinking about my ex and thinking about relationships or whatever, what dates I'd had before. I don't push it on everybody because of that. And I think it's very easy to though. It is easy to, I think, because you're becoming that person now.
Yeah.
By doing that. That's the problem. Like, and that's what she's doing in a way. She's
Yeah.
like, but she was in a relationship for a while. So it's not like she's, just saying out of nowhere. But I did tell her that. I was like, that's why you got to bring your passion into a relationship.
Yeah.
If you're sensing something's wrong, you don't need to figure it out.
You know what? Let me add something to that, though. For her to say all guys are the same would mean she's been with every guy
Yeah.
on this planet Earth. I don't think she wants that reputation now.
Yeah.
Look, to say all guys are the same is ridiculous. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All guys that she's messed with are the same.
Yeah.
Not all guys are the same. You know what? If you give a guy of a different ethnicity, different personality, a chance, maybe you'll find something different. Maybe
Yeah.
you'll find someone that's faithful to you.
Yeah.
You can't keep on going. Like I say, I don't know what type of boyfriend she had before, but let's say this, if you keep on meeting guys at the club and then you keep on having relationships with them and they keep on cheating on you, well, think about it. Maybe you should stop going to the club to get guys. Maybe you should go to a library, or not even that, not even that extent, not even that extreme, but
Yeah.
you should just
anywhere.
look at elsewhere. Maybe you
elsewhere.
should start going to the park. Sorry about that. Maybe you should.
No, just kidding.
Maybe you should start. The guy who walks his dog at the park. Give other guys chances.
Yeah, it's true.
Open up your options. You have to stop being so close-minded to thinking like the best guys are.
The ones that have my attitude.
Yeah.
There we go. Because I think anybody can work into any situation.
Yeah.
Like I said, I want to be with somebody that wants to be with me, but at the same time, I'm growing into what they've grown up with.
Yeah.
Which means I have to accept those things too, and maybe I don't need to even think about accepting it. I could just do it
Yeah.
and have fun with it too, like I always do. Just doing what I always do.
So we want to hear what you have to say, Yesenia Marisalventura.
What do you think about that?
I don't know. I'm not even listening.
No.
Whoa.
This
Texting my friend.
Oh, it's
Damn.
all bad.
I thought we was friends.
Yeah. If I don't know, now I know.
I don't know. Okay, what was it? What are you guys talking about?
Oh man, you were not even paying attention to us, man.
Yesenia, who are you talking to here? Babes?
Yeah.
Who's Babes?
It's that friend. Like with you.
The Matrix is a system, Neo.
Hello? Hey, Mom. No, it's no big deal. I could get them tomorrow because they're the shaded ones, so I don't need them right now. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, having fun. Pink clouding. Okay. Love you too. I'll see you. Love, love. Bye-bye. No, I was saying that I could be with anyone, but at the same time, if you listen and not look at your phone.
Oh, what?
I'm just
Okay.
kidding.
Are we boring you, Yesenia?
No, I'm just
Oh.
texting. You guys should know by now I'm always texting.
Well, okay.
I have
sorry.
an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. was joking.
No, there's just one more idea I'll bring up, so we won't talk too much.
I like the talking.
And I do too.
Yeah.
But I don't want to overdo it because I did 150 minutes last week, so yikes. I go over 45, I kill him. But I was gonna
how
say,
many minutes have we been already?
I'll repeat what I said before. That I know that getting into a relationship would mean that I'm getting into what a person experienced before.
Mhm.
And that's what I'm realizing, that that's completely true. But at the same time, like, just because you're getting into a relationship with somebody new doesn't mean you can't live in those things with not just accepting it, but seeing the good in it too. And seeing that you could be with everything.
Mm.
Ta-da!
I'm just.
What do you think?
Her lip is hanging down. That means she's clueless of what you're talking about.
Like, being with somebody, you could see that as a good thing too. That you don't have to just see it like,
The matrix is essentially
Hey, you're popular tonight.
that system.
hello? Hey? No, I'm fine right now. If you want to, it's up to you. You hungry?
Sure. Oh.
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
If you want to.
This guy right here.
Yeah. If you want. Oh, okay. It's up to you. If you want to. You can, one or two, it doesn't matter. Okay. Love, love.
Pink Cloud, we're about to eat some pizza. Pizza.
Yo, we're gonna keep it down in the...
Check it. We're about to keep on eating.
Oh
sleeping.
no!
Hold on. I messed up. Okay, hold on. This is called a Pink Cloud freestyle.
Yo, Yesenia, I can't make you smile because you get bored whenever I speak them up with my mouth.
No! Shut up.
I'm just kidding.
Yesenia, she said she don't want to hear no lines that's corny. So you know what? Let's watch some porn so we can get horny, and then we could go outside to get some girls to just score me, blow me, scorch me. Up on Marcello's porch, see. I don't mean to be too loud, but I had to just rap for this radio station called Pink Cloud. Oh.
And when Yesenia opens her mouth, it means that she's on the text messages now. But I'm just kidding. I know how to fiddle my words and show you that I'm absurd. Here's Yesenia and Tino. And then my name is over Nilos.
What random words you come up with? Over Nilo?
Yeah.
Oh man. You could have just said Marcellino or something.
We tapping into your brain like your mind was a Kindle.
And then
We all hanging out like Yesenia's lip when she's driving with her window open.
Oh my gosh. Marcello, do you think I have a big lip?
At the bottom.
Well, that's a different kind of lip.
No!
Oh! Oh!
No, lip. Oh my gosh.
He's like, let me test it.
Don't worry, I saved the lick for the first date.
Okay, so you guys, you know what? No, never mind. I was gonna talk about some sex.
What? What's going on?
What, I was just about to bring up sex?
Oh, okay. Oh, what the hell? What's that?
And I just pulled up Facebook.
Oh. So, what do you think?
What?
Are we done now, or?
Are we done? Nah, we can't be done. You know, you just have to talk about something that interests the mind of women,
Okay.
which is sex. No,
Wait.
relationships, sex.
Okay, I'll bring up a line that you'll like. I think you'll like this too. Let's see. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, if someone doesn't like me for my weakness, then they'll hate me for my strengths.
Oh, that's kind of. Oh, it's a mind twister.
What do you think? I'll end with that.
Until next time.
You think that's true, though? I think to a certain extent it is. Because, like, me being scared, for example, has kind of made girls like, oh, that guy, he's not ready to have sex. He's not
So
ready
why?
to-"
Okay, but let me ask you this question. It might be a little personal, and you don't have to answer. But why haven't you had sex yet?
Because I have seen.
You know, I give it up your props though, because it takes strong will to not have sex.
Well, I think that's why though. I think the reason why I haven't had it is probably because I've seen the low will in other people, and like from that, I'm just like, it doesn't turn me on. I like girls with strong will. That's the truth.
2013, man, it's gonna be hard to find.
No, but it's not even strong will though. It's more that if I can't feel I guess I'm looking for the rapture. Like, I want to just be that. I want to tame the beast.
What you should do, man? You should really. You know what? You should date a virgin.
Okay, that's.
No, I'm saying because if you date a virgin, maybe you both can, relate to each other.
Yeah.
And it makes more sense,
It does.
I
That's
lost my
true.
virginity to a non-virgin.
Ah.
With a big ass. She knows who she is.
I don't think she'll find this video or audio.
I'll post it on her Facebook.
Oh.
I'm joking. We're not.
That's true, though. That's a good point. I wouldn't disagree, but I don't know. I don't really think it matters to a very deep extent but I do know what you're saying because we'll experience it all together.
Mm-hmm.
But as long as somebody else doesn't hold it against me, because I know women can do that, or anybody can do that, men or women, where they can say, "Oh, that person hasn't experienced much. I don't know if I should." Because I can deal with people having their past too. Like I said, if you're dealing with somebody, you're dealing with their past too. Like, it wouldn't matter to me as long as they don't see it like, oh no, as a bad thing.
Yeah.
We could all experience something new together, and our experiences will grow us together, and we'll fuck and passion everywhere.
You know what? I was joking about this one.
We'll be fucking even while watching movies. I don't know. I'm just kidding.
I was talking to this, talking as dating, and dating not as doesn't mean you're in a relationship. Dating means going on dates.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was dating this one Mexican chick. I ain't gonna say her name, but she know who she is by the way I'm talking. So basically, I was just joking around with her, right? But she thought I was serious, so I was like, let me keep on going with this thing. So I tell her, I'm a virgin, right?
And you weren't?
And I wasn't. I was just joking, and it wasn't
Okay.
like getting to bed with her. I ended up telling her after the conversation was over, I was just joking.
Yeah.
But basically, I just wanted to see where she'd go with it. So it's just showing, man, the society is this bad now. It's horrible, where things have to be sexually perfect. So, but basically, I tell her I'm a virgin,
That's a good
and
point.
she keeps on going, and then she thinks I'm playing. She keeps on trying to find proof that I'm not. And then basically, she finally believes I am a virgin. And I was telling her, so what's gonna be? So after she believes I'm a virgin, she was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I don't think I could date a virgin." And I go, "What?" And she's like, "Cause I've dated virgins." You know what? Just because someone, sex shouldn't be everything. It
Yeah.
should be a big portion, but it shouldn't be everything. And she was really just like, man, because you might not be able to know how to do this and that and that. And it's like, you know what? When someone's like, someone's not new to something, what you do is you introduce them to something so they can learn about it.
Definitely.
Don't be so, douchebaggy to where you're just like, damn, they can't do it. That's like a math teacher in elementary school saying, oh, this kid doesn't know what 2 + 2 is.
Yeah.
I'm not going to teach him how to do it.
Yeah. It's
gotta,
true.
Yeah, you just got to help the person grow more,
Yeah. Because, that's what I think growing a relationship is. You're growing a foundation. You're growing something together.
Yeah.
And I think you can learn even from people who haven't learned anything.
Yeah.
Sometimes the most. You can learn from somebody who hasn't experienced one.
What have you learned, Yesenia?
But I want it all. I don't think sex is... No, I don't even think sex is that huge a thing. I want it all.
Ooh, you know what? I have to say, I think sex is a big portion. Like when you're finally, when you're finally in a relationship and you're sure, I think, it's not everything. 'Cause sex is not everything. But
Yeah.
I do think that once you start having sex, it becomes a big...
Yeah.
Because sex, I don't feel like,
It's an animal
you
thing.
shouldn't have sex because you want to bust a nut. You should want to have sex because you're physically bond. That's when you know the sex is more mature. It's
Yeah.
You know it's time to physically and emotionally and mentally bond with this person by having sex. You know, when you're younger, or even, you know, you could be in your 20s and still think this, you know, you might just want to have sex because it feels good. But
Yeah.
overall, when you're in a relationship, it shouldn't be about just feeling good. You know, it should be those three things: emotional, physical, and mental.
Yeah. I agree. Because I got them all. Emotions, feelings, sensitivities. I got them all. And I got them all in one direction. Where I do want it all, though. Talking, shopping, kissing, cuddling, hugging, licking, moaning.
Licking, moaning.
And there's more. I want to watch movies, play video games, music, you know, everything.
Oh, video games. I haven't got to play one of those in a long time.
But I mean, what I'm saying is I want to introduce everything. Whether or not we get along with everything, or she likes everything, or I like everything, what we'll have a connection with is we know. At least we know what we're getting into in a way, too.
Hmm.
And that's what you're saying, too, and that getting to know each other is something you develop, so...
Yeah.
So I would want it all with a person if they want that stuff, too. If
Yeah.
we don't, then we don't have to see it like, oh, God, he's just playing video games again. Because I don't play that much, honestly. I play like a little level a
You know what,
day
video games,
sometimes.
you want to keep your girlfriend around, you shouldn't play them too much. That's what I've learned.
Yeah?
Don't play them too much. You gotta
Unless she enjoys them, too, I think.
You know what? Ooh. The video games I play, it seems like girls never want to play
Really?
UFC Undisputed 3. So it's kind of hard.
Yeah.
So
I don't know what kind of games. I play like random
Black
weird
Ops.
games. So.
Or Call of Duty.
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty.
I like Call of Duty.
I never play them.
Because, just...
I like Deus Ex. I like stealth games or
Deus Ex?
Deus Ex. It sounds
Oh,
like
Deus. Oh, I thought you... Okay, I get it.
Deus Ex.
Yeah. I thought it was like, whoa, was it like a
There is a
Japanese hentai
there is
game?
some Japanese games that do that, huh?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm talking
There was a
about.
rape one that they did. That was very popular.
Oh, shit. Okay, what can I find this game?
You could be a rapist actually in the
Crazy,
game.
man.
That's sad.
Yeah, it's pretty. It actually got released in Europe, so I don't know. Outside of Japan. Anyway, yeah, and there's well
You know what
anyway.
you should do? You should go on Facebook and say, you know, any questions for Pink Cloud Radio?
Oh,
Huh?
I do that.
Oh,
I've done it.
I'm gonna put on Pink Cloud Radio any questions you want to ask.
Yeah, you asked too.
Oh shit! I thought your foot was a fucking dog or something.
Well, there's a dog on the bed. Anyway,
Oh puppy!
should I quit now?
Oh man. Well, I guess the questions could wait the next time.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, because it's been pretty long. 53 minutes now.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Dang, 53.
Hey, we went longer last time though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an
But
hour and
we
50.
could quit it a little early this time, I think.
Yeah.
I'm kind of brained out. Well, Tino, Yesenia, if
I
you want to say
didn't do
goodbye.
anything, but okay.
You talked.
I talked about nothing.
Well, let's end this well, as I call it.
Yeah, Tino.
This is Open Knife Pink Cloud. I'm going to kill every time and call it what you like. This is part 4. And my new picture's up, so, of the Pink Cloud Round Table, so thank you for both for coming.
Thank you.
He's Don Omar.
Okay then, bye.
I'll see you later. Take care.